We've got the packet you sent over, MaryLou. Is there anything you want to add to that?
No, the packet that I did send over is pretty much everything that's going on right now, so.
Okay. So let me make sure I've got it correct. The Fritzes acknowledged that the homeowners was on there in error or willing to pay the taxes, but where it wasn't an intentional thing, would like us to forgive the penalty and interest. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Star Valley Ranch, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that'd be a nice place to be in the winter.
Well, I was kind of wishing I was in Idaho right now. Yes.
You know Mark Benyon?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. He's a friend up there. I was going to say, if you knew him, you didn't have a chance here.
Good answer.
I've reviewed it, and based on that, where it's not an intentional thing, I think we can cancel. I'm going to recommend that we cancel the penalty and interest if you'll pay the back tax.
Yeah, and I would second that.
So, MaryLou, if you want to get a letter out, or Ruby, we'll get a letter out to that. And if you could get over to the treasurer, will they send out? Did they already send out a new bill?
I don't believe they have, because I haven't let them be aware that this was going on today, so.
Okay, just have them send out the bill for the taxes minus the penalty and interest.
I will do that.
May I ask one quick question, a point of clarity from my personal self? We paid a portion of the 2020 taxes, I think in January, or no, it was back in December, November, December, when it was due. And it was the first half of the 2020 assessment. So we paid somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,070, 69 and change. I assume that in the letter that was sent to us about the back tax, there was a 2020 line on there, and it had the $1,065.12 with a penalty and interest. Were we in arrears there late? Those, or was that something else? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess I'd have to see that. You shouldn't have been, unless it was held up because of the way I see it, you were in arrears on what they charged you for penalty and interest on the back taxes.
2019 rather, yes.
On what was owed, and then their computer program goes in and just puts it, because that shows delinquent taxes. Okay. So we'll make sure they get it all zeroed out, and all you'll owe is 2019 taxes plus a portion of the disallowed homeowners exemption.
Correct.
Right.
Okay. Correct. Right. Well, we paid, I think, what we thought were the 2019 taxes in full. And it appears that the tax charge on the letter we received was $1,315.89 plus penalty and interest. But if we're going to back out the penalty and interest, it looks like I need to write you a check for $1,315.89 right now, as soon as possible, as soon as I get the bill, I guess, so we can keep it.
Get the bill, and we'll check with the treasurer's office and make sure that's the correct amount. So
okay. Thank you.
Pay the right amount and get done.
Yeah, we definitely want to observe our obligation. That's
yeah. I will go ahead and talk with the treasurer's office, and we will go ahead and get those penalty charges and interest charges off for 2019 and 2020. I do see that you did pay $1,069.84. So I don't know how that's going to work for 2020. It might be a credit, but I'm not absolutely sure. But I will get that letter to you with those numbers.
perfect.
Okay. Because
Thank you very much.
I know we owe on June 21st, on or before June 21st, the rest of the second half of 2020 tax. That's the same thing they do in Lincoln County here. They split it up about a month behind, I think. So I'm familiar with paying these installments, and we do owe you the rest of the 2020 tax year. we acknowledge that as well, very clearly.
We owe the other half.
Okay, well, thanks for your diligence.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry for
Thanks
the
so
Thank
much for your
you.
consideration.
Take
All
care.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know why my computer